Hi guys, I am back again with another video, and this video is going to be about the planet Mars. Okay, now if you've watched my other videos on Venus and Earth, I talk about specifically the polarities. So there's polarities in astrology that are really important, and the polarities are actually a balance between the masculine and the feminine energies. Okay, the masculine and feminine energies. So Mars is a masculine sign. It's the sign of the warrior. And Mars is also the planet of sexual drive. Okay, sexual drive. It's also the planet of our desires. So when you want to understand somebody's desires and what drives somebody, it's important to know their Mars sign, okay? Because Mars is going to be able to tell you, what this person, how this person's turned on. Do you want to know how someone is turned on? What drives somebody sexually? What drives somebody? And people are driven by sex. They are, okay? So if you understand and know where a person's Mars is, it will make you very powerful as a person, as an astrologer, okay? And Mars is actually associated with the planet. The planet Mars is associated with the sign, okay? The sign of Scorpio and the sign of Aries. Okay, the reason why it's associated with Scorpio is because before the 1930s, Pluto was not discovered yet. Before the 1930s, Pluto was not discovered. And because Pluto was not discovered, we designated Mars to the sign of Scorpio. Okay. Then after the 1930s, we discovered Pluto, and astrologers started to use Pluto as Scorpio's actual home sign, designated sign. Now, Aries is a very driven sign, okay? It's the sign of self. It's the sign of the baby. Really, Mars has a lot of life. Mars is a very lively sign, okay? Now, if you want to understand somebody's drive, their will, what gets somebody to do something. Okay, I could see why Mars was associated with Scorpio, because Scorpio is associated with money. And a lot of people are driven to make money because money helps people survive. Okay, it gives people the freedom to do what they want to do. And it's also a necessity for survival in today's world. Okay, money. So it's funny because money is not ruled by Mars, but the drive, your deep desire for something is Mars. You could have a deep desire, Mars, for money. And it's funny because it's funny. Okay, it's funny because Mars actually runs after money. It runs after Venus. Okay, women are represented by Venus. Men are represented by Mars. But what drives a man? Okay, beautiful women drive men. Money drives men. This is the polarity on the other side of planet Earth. So you have Venus, Earth, and then you have Mars. So do you see how there's two polarities? Man, woman. Woman's washroom, man's washroom. Day, night. There's a lot of polarities in astrology, and it's so important to know these polarities because there's something that it's trying to teach us something. It's trying to teach us that there's a need for balance. There's a need for balance here, okay? So Mars is driven by the will, the sex drive, the self, okay? This is talking about the first house, not the ascendant, the first house. Who you are when you step into this world as a child, as a baby, is the first house, okay? Whenever you see a certain planet in the first house, you're going to see a lot about who that person is and how they are, okay? Mars, wherever Mars is in the chart, is going to explain in astrology how that person expresses themselves sexually, how this person goes about getting what they desire. Okay. If Mars is in a certain house, the house is going to represent the atmosphere at which this person expresses themselves through their will. Okay, if that makes sense. So wherever the planet Mars is, it's going to uncover a lot of deep information about this individual. And this information can be very private. Okay, because once you understand what turns somebody on, you could really have them, you know, getting them to do what you want them to do because you know what turns them on, you know what drives them. But the question is, do you know what drives yourself? What drives you as a person? Find out where your Mars is in your birth chart, okay? If you guys like this video and you like learning more about astrology and harnessing this power, make sure you subscribe below. I'm going to be doing the monthly readings as well too, so don't forget about that. And make sure you click the notification button so that you receive the notifications when I upload a new video. I usually upload a new video every day, but today I'm going to be doing a video marathon where I'm just going to be pumping out information about the planets and astrology and what signs are associated with, okay? So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Bye.